keep on hating, it's fuel to me. You won't phase me. You ain't really hard like you imagine, and bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight fair. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets and their inner city rivals, the New York Giants. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down. First down, New York. On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. You talk about this Giant defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Giants nothing. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Timberland.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
3rd down and 1. Hodgins in motion. Now Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Detroit.
Throwing Jones. He's got the rookie from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Triple right, Patino.
In motion, Slayton.
Ladybug.
Jones on 1st and 10. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 32-yard line.
Don Capers.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. That one finds Hyatt. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the 1st down.
Ladybug.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Flush to his right. Going right side, he finds Slayton. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Go, dog. Other side.
Hodgins in motion. From the 38, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Isaiah Hodgins was his intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. You talk about this Jets defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Timberland. Biggie. Gold, North Copper. Hey, Gold, Rico.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Adrian Amos with a pick. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now Rodgers. That's to the former Giant, Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. He finds Wilson, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Rodgers going to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Bama.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
Gold gutter. Up we go.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Let's go.
3rd and 3.
Gold gutter.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Great. Up we go.
Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Elsa.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
In motion right, that's Hyatt.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Timberland.
3rd and goal from the 6. Here's Barkley.
Got a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Great.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Apple. Up we go.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Isaiah Hodgins
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. This pass caught by Beckham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
First down, Jets.
Caught. It's Wilson. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great work.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
He's got his target. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Hey, wide shift, Max. Elsa. North salad.
Now Jones on first down. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Jones, a final shot before break. And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Rita.
A first down carry for Barkley. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Dom Capers. Ladybug.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Timberland.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 84 yards.
yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on the 19-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
In motion, Slayton.
Ladybug. Okay, here we go, boys. Here we go.
From the 27, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Biggie. Flick right.
In motion right, that's Hyatt. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Apple. Cockroach.
Hodgins in motion.
Go, North Salad. Go.
Jones now throwing on first down.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Great.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Apple.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hodgins in motion.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it here.
That's going to be caught by Hodgins. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Now Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3.
Throwing Jones. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Okay,
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Timberland, 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 Timberland.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point try good by Gano. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
26.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman, 62 yards. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Great. Hey, triple right, Pacino. Rita.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Dom Capers. Ladybug. Over here.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Rita. Timberland.
To throw again. Jones. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Timberland. Dom Capers. Detroit. Biggie. Flick right.
They'll look to throw again. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Biggie. Detroit Johnson. Ladybug. Triple right, Pacino.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, 43 yards. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They find some open field, taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20, Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Jets use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, a short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Apple. Bama. Elsa.
Now Jones.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Jones. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Gano for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. The 20. 5. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Jones.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Jets, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up.